I can't hear you.
Look, I can't either. I'm sitting here like, she's talking. I see her mouth moving.
Okay, okay, I can hear you now. Hold on. No, I can't hear you, Stacy. I can hear was it Ajane?
Anya,
Anya. I can hear Anya.
girl, she just a talking. We had to read her lips.
I can read her lips.
Mm, mm, mm. Oh, this is the night of technical difficulties.
I believe it really is.
Look, this how you know it's live. No.
She said log out. Oh, you gonna be right back. That's a shame that we can read lips.
Yes. Oh, Afton said, hey.
Hey,
Hey,
Afton.
Afton.
Boy.
Okay. We're gonna see if she come back in and it worked. So I want because I couldn't hear anything when she was talking in the beginning, so I'm just wondering.
I couldn't hear either.
Okay. Hey.
Hey.
I heard the baby shower was beautiful. She ain't even made it back to us yet.
Yeah, that just means it's gonna be a good one. That's all.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to talk for the first 10 minutes about going through everything that we went through.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
All right. So let me. Okay, so I think I'm still live. I cannot believe
Oh, you
this, but
definitely
this is
are.
what happens when you're unplugging on live TV. Okay, so let's get into our show. Hopefully, if you could share the stream, if anybody have any access to Facebook while we're on, just let everybody know we ran into some problems. All right, ladies. So we're going to unfold tonight. And I'm just letting y'all know that I hope my battery carry me to the end of the show. So we're going to unfold what it is just because I'm plus size. Okay. So I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves because I'm still working out the kinks on my end. And then once you're done introducing yourselves, then I'm going to go into what we're discussing tonight. Anya, did you want to? Well, I already said who you were. Anya, do you want to introduce yourself?
You already said my name. My name is Anya. We've been friends for quite a while now, so she asked me to join the conversation. I'm usually shy, but I'm gonna support my homie.
Oh, great. And our next guest? I'm Sierra. Um, I was asked to discuss some things, and I said, of course, we gotta represent for the plus size women because we're just beautiful like that. Right. Okay. So I had a couple of people say, "Hey, ladies. Hey, Afton. Hey, Meg. That's my sister. She logged in. I'm so sorry. That technical difficulty threw me so." But I was like, okay, maybe that's a part of being unplugged. And I also have Kiana on. Hey.
Hey.
We call her Nash. So that's our girl Nash. All right. So let's get into it. What I think is what made me do this show is because society believes because you're plus size, you're supposed to smell a certain way or carry yourself a certain way. So one day I had a friend of mine say to me, for you to be a plus size woman, you always smell good. So I thought to myself, why does it have to be plus size in front of it? Am I supposed to smell a certain way? So that rung a bell immediately. I was like, okay, hold on. This is a show. So I am going to ask each and one of you if you ever. Okay, I'll start with Anya first. Have you ever ran into that encounter of having someone complimenting you, but using plus size as a way to say you have like a good scent or whatever?
All the time. All the time. I remember there was an ex that I was with a long time ago, and I was the first plus size person they'd ever been with. And they were just like, oh, the stigma is always plus size women don't smell good, they don't take care of themselves. And of course, I proved them wrong. But it's just a shame that people see us that way.
Right, right. So when you initially had her or he or she say that to you, what did you think in your mind? What was the first thing that came to mind when they said that?
My feelings were a bit hurt because at first, when we met, we were friends, but they never wanted to take it further because they had that fear. Because other people had told them, "Oh, don't mess with a big girl. She gonna stink. She not gonna keep herself clean. Her house ain't clean." And I was like, "Well, you really should get to know a person instead of just basing it off of somebody else's opinion." But I mean, after they got to know me, then they understood and they did apologize. But I mean, at first, it did hurt my feelings because I felt like I wasn't going to have that connection because of what they thought they knew.
Right. See, I do understand that. And Tamara tuned in. Hey, love. That's our other sister. Oh, she just
Yes, it
had
is.
a baby. Oh my God. Talk about somebody's ovaries is on overload. Her baby is so cute. And Kiana said, yes, that's rude. It is definitely rude because like I said, because you're plus size, a lot of people think that you're supposed to have a certain scent, almost like a stench. So Sierra, Sierra, are you there? Okay. Have you ever gone through any like have you ever had anybody approach you to tell you because of you being that size that you had a different smell, or how did that go for you?
Yeah, I have. To me, I was like, to me, when they say that, oh, you smell good for a big girl, I'm like, am I not supposed to not smell good? To me, we wash and clean every roll and everything, just like the next woman. And I smell good because that's the scent I chose, and I want to smell good. When you look good, you feel good, and you smell good too. I just don't understand because they think that they think that plus size people are supposed to be fat and sloppy, and that we just lay around and just put on the same clothes and just be nasty, and it's not true. And I don't care too much for people saying that either.
Right. I do understand how you feel, and that's what made me come to the conclusion to have this show today. So I want to ask each of you a personal question. So in time that you may feel okay, so we're about to tap into some hygiene stuff. So as plus size women, we may sweat a little bit more. We may, perspirate, sweat, whatever you want to call it. We may, have some days where we just might be a little bit grown. So I want to know, have if just because of your size, do you feel that you carry more of a like a sweating, or more of like you have to be very conscious of your smell, or you're just a person that smells natural? I'll start with you, Anya.
I think that I'm more conscious of it just because people are always oops, expecting you to not smell good. But I mean, I have, my own personal hygiene regimen that I follow. I love my perfumes and everything else. So I do the same thing any other woman does, whether you're big or small.
Right. Okay. And is Sierra? Oh, we must have lost her. Okay. So until Sierra comes back, I'm telling you, these connection issues tonight, it is unplugging. That's all I have to say. It's
It's
unplugging.
gonna make for a good show.
It's being rude.
Everybody else is laughing with us.
Right. So, all right. So I know for me, okay, I'm gonna show this on the screen while I read some comments till she come back. Not at all, sister. Always been clean. Oh, I know that's right. Listen, I'm such a self-conscious person. I think I'm clean on the inside and the out. Like it follows me everywhere, from the house to the way I have it in my car to the way I deal with myself. So being clean is always a good factor.
Mhm.
Let me see here. So my girl Kiana said, I'm sure that affects your self-esteem a little bit. Does it affect your self-esteem? Did it affect your self-esteem?
Back then it did. But now, no. I
Right.
hold my head high. If I'm not what you're into, then don't talk to me.
Wow. 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 That's crazy. So with that, I want to ask a question. Now I lost Sierra, y'all, right? Because this is being grown. So I'm trying to get her back in, but just bear with me tonight. But also I wanted to know, if it didn't, with it hurting your self-esteem, did it give you more of a drive to say, you know what, let me make sure I go get everything I need, so that way the next person won't have to say anything? Or do you carry anything personal to make sure you're never caught off guard? Because I'm pretty sure that's like a nerve-wracking thing to always have to worry about, and then you're like, I need this on me.
I mean, I know I already have my regular routine. Of course, there used to be a time where I used to keep like deodorant in my purse and stuff. I don't really do that now because I'm like, okay, my deodorant works. There's no need for me to be self conscious. But mm-mm, I don't really go to any extremes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
she made it back.
Are you back, girl?
Oh no,
Hope.
screen's still black.
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Okay, until we can get this under control, we'll rock with it. Sierra, you okay? Talk about unplug. It's probably her internet connection.
look, and now her mouth moving. We don't hear nothing.
Okay. All right. Let me she might have to go out and come back in. So
Hmm.
all right. So anyhow, all right, y'all. Now, unplug Stacy Pillow Talk Unplug is being a little bit ghetto tonight. Okay. So bear with me. All right. So Anya, just until we can get
Oh
Sierra
no,
on.
you got I keep the wipes. I definitely keep the wipes, but I don't carry deodorant all the time because
Okay.
I don't care that no more. No, because yeah, I see her comment. She was like, "Oh, I got deodorant and wipes in my purse."
Yes. Okay. Yep. So that's what I was going to ask you. With your deodorant wipes, what kind do you prefer?
So usually when I get the wipes, I just put in my purse. Of course, the little individual Summer's Eve ones, the ones that are for sensitive skin. But like here in the house, just like how you keep your container of flushable wipes, I have those too, but I add witch hazel to it
Mm.
Oh. Okay.
because that also removes odor.
Really? So what does the witch hazel do? You said it removes odor?
So just like you use your regular wipes after you go to the bathroom, I use those, and it doesn't burn or anything. It's safe to use.
Mm.
So hold on a second. Wait a minute. Now we touching into a whole nother thing, because now we're learning. So with the witch hazel, when you put the witch hazel, what kind of witch hazel are you using? Because I know some of them have alcohol in it. I've used it in some of my products, and I have to be mindful.
Oh well, the one that I use doesn't have any alcohol in it. It's just the Great Value one from Walmart, the Equate brand. But
Mm.
I'll take when I get my pack and open it, I usually squirt maybe a quarter to a half of the bottle in there just to make sure that I'm saturating all of them. And then that's what I use. And I know sometimes if I run out of like the Summer's Eve wipes, because I'm not really crazy about those either, but it's the convenience of them being individually packaged. I'll take some of those and just put them in like a little sandwich bag and put it at the bottom of my purse so then I can use those when I'm out. Because I'd
Oh,
rather use those than Summer's Eve because all that is just fragrance. It don't really clean anything.
okay. Sierra, do you have any personal wipes that you carry with you throughout the day to kind of keep you fresh?
I use the honey pot wipes. I like those.
Honey,
Um, you have some with the aloe, and then there's some that's non-scented, so it's however you want it. But I like those. Honey pot is actually a good line too.
oh, that's good. You know what? I used the pads one time. That burned
I haven't
up.
tried it.
I was on burn. Like, oh, that was just too much for me. I was like, oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right about that. That's funny that you say that. Kiana said, make some. So at the end of the show, I am definitely in process of making my own wipes. The actual sealing came in today for me to be able to seal it. So stay tuned for that. It's definitely, that's why I was just like, this is a perfect show for that. Okay,
Plug your product, girl.
so do you use, okay, so I know for me, I use okay, so this is what I do. I be all up in my main stuff. I use the dude wipes. You ever heard of dude wipes?
Mm-mm.
I
So
have heard of them.
Okay, so listen, they have the shea butter kind, they have regular kind, and listen, I thought I was like, we both be using it. I be dogging them wipes, so it kind of brings like a little, like, hey, you're using up all my stuff, but I don't mind using it. She
Mm-mm.
said
No.
that meant. I'm showing the comments on the screen because I like to make sure I bring them up. She said the menthol, yes, the menthol in the honey pot. Woo! I was like, what is in these?
Well,
What?
then
What?
I may have to try those then.
Yeah, honey pot is good. And then
Uh-huh.
when it comes to your cycle, to me, I don't cramp as bad because whatever's in there, I think they took some toxins and stuff out because they're supposed to be like pure, like organic or something. So
Hmm.
there's easier. They could
Oh,
be a little bit bigger in size, but I do like those. My friend told me about those, honestly. You can catch them in Target.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I know she's in a Target line. So you said they help with cramps?
Mm-hmm. Cause
Oh,
like, cause I used to cramp really, really bad when I was on my cycle. But it's like ever since I started using those during my cycle, I don't cramp like that. If I do, it's not as hard. It's not, yeah, it doesn't hurt as bad. But yeah.
see,
Mhm.
we learned stuff tonight. Look, pillow
Honey
talk
pot.
unplugged.
yes.
So, Tamara says she uses those too. Sorry. And I got Afton here. She
She
said,
dropped a gem.
okay, yes. Working at the yard, I kept wipes and powder in my bag, especially when it was hot because my breath would sweat. Always had to make sure I was fresh. Now, see, let me tell y'all about that. I don't have none, so there's nothing to sweat. But I noticed my girlfriends here on tonight, y'all are really pretty busty. So tell me, what do y'all do for that? Because I wish I had some, like it was extra, but I don't carry big at all. It's all my legs. So
Uh,
how right. So Anya, tell me, what do you do to keep, because I know you're pretty busty. How do you keep your breasts, from being sweaty and things like that?
I don't do the powder only because I haven't found one that I really like, but I do definitely put deodorant. Every nook and cranny gets some deodorant. So I definitely use that. Sierra, like, yeah, me too.
How about you, Sarah? How about you?
I told you, give me that baby powder, the cornstarch with the cornstarch in it. I have powder in every roll under everything. It's gonna
Right.
wet. It's gonna dry it up.
Hmm.
That is crazy. I've never, okay, so I can be honest, I've never had to go that far because, like I said, I don't carry anything. So it doesn't affect me. I'm just like, okay, but some people said that it can get sweaty under there to the point where it has like a scent of like vinegar almost if you just let it sit. So I didn't think that was a true thing, but then again, everybody's different. Let me see. Kiana said, "I when I use organic pads and tampons, I don't cramp as much." Wow, I need to get into that. I really do because I didn't. My cramps is vicious, and I think I need to start investing.
I think I need to try it too. Because
So,
we both be texting at the same time, like, I feel like it's the end of the world. I
yeah,
can't move. I can't function.
horrible. So I was just like, man. Okay, so now let's get into our shower time.
Right?
All right. So this is the part that I enjoy because listen, my showers be to exclusive almost because it's like, why do I have to go that far? But like I said, it's that subconscious thing that I have to really make sure, like, all right, when I walk out this door in 5 minutes, I'm not gonna be like, hold on. So I want to ask you, I'll start with oh, hold on. Let me see. I got a couple more comments before I
Hmm.
move forward to the next one. Okay. Kiana said I put deodorant under mine. Ooh. Okay.
Hmm.
Are we talking about, okay, she must be talking about the breast. So she put,
Uh-huh.
yeah. All right. And
Up under, in between.
oh,
Hey,
good. Okay. Chlorophyll drops is a good internal cleaner as well. Listen,
It
listen,
is. I use it. It is.
this is what
oh,
my daughter got. I don't know if this is the generic kind or what. Okay, my camera. But she you okay. So everybody's
Look,
kind of on to it.
don't make me go get mine. Don't make me go get mine. 'Cause I get up.
So everybody know about chlorophyll. Tomorrow, that's good. She said my bra be funky. Listen, if you have it on there all day, now I can't say it don't be a lot, but if it's a day where I'm like, Oh, hold on. You being grown today. It will get funky under there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Kiana said that part. Tamara said Kiana Nash that part. And let me see what Afton said. She said,
Yes,
as soon as I
girl.
get the bra is the first thing coming off.
Yes.
Listen, I
Yeah.
don't even
I,
like
I put
okay.
mine back on for y'all, but I took it off when I got home from work.
It's a
Listen,
big relief. It feels so good. Oh my God.
I can't do a bra. Today the underwire came off. So guess what I did? My ghetto self, I took it off. It was like, we're done with this bra. When I got home, I just threw it in the trash. It must have had its wear and tear, but I just can't deal with it. If I can walk around without a bra, I'm good. How about y'all ladies? Can you
I
do
wish
without a
Oh, oh no, I need that underwire, baby. I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna push that bad boy back in till I get home. I can't take it out. Walk
yeah,
around lopsided.
right?
because one time I had to take one of them off, so I was looking kind of lopsided, but I had to do what I had to do. So I
Right.
was
Okay. Like
at
one up, one down.
home.
I'm telling you, as females we going through the works. I wish, man, let me tell you, I have so many shows to unplug. And when we do, I even have a show with men coming on. And when that show come on, honey, it's time. Cause I'm like, y'all don't even know what we go through. All
Well,
right.
they better give out all the information then.
Exactly. All right. So here's another thing. All right. So our shower time. Anya, I'm gonna start with Sierra first. Sierra, and then I come to Anya and I'll work my way in. What is it like for you on your shower routine? Because everybody has a different routine.
Well, I love Dove. Let me promote that. I love my Dove products. They have the body butter. So I like, do my regular shower down. And then I like to use their body butter. I like the shade. They have a shea one. It smells so good. Rub that in my skin. Then get out, dry off with some baby oil gel, because I love the way that smell too. Or if I love pure shea cocoa butter too. That's also good too. I just love to smell good and feel good. So when you get out that shower, you gotta just air off a little bit and oil yourself down. I like to get all my creases because every roll count. Uh, we can't miss nothing. If you start sweating, like I said, I use my the baby powder, but I look real oily and powdery, but I smell good and feel good.
I know that's right. And y'all gotta bear with me because tonight Pillow Talk Unplug is being ghetto, and I gotta be ghetto with it. All right.
I was gonna
Can
say,
y'all
what
hear?
happened? It looked like we was about to lose her. Yeah, we can hear
Oh
you.
no, no, no. Go ahead now. Okay. So Anya, how about you?
Um,
Ooh.
okay. So regular shower routine, I don't do a whole lot. I'll do my body scrub. Um, I do use was like dye free, sulfate free, hypoallergenic vaginal wash between my legs because I don't like to use that on my body. But I mean,
Mhm.
as far as body washes, it's whatever I'm in the mood for because I love Bath and Body Works, but we know it dries out your skin. So sometimes I don't use that. Sometimes I'll use my Dr. Bronner. Sometimes I won't. Depends on my mood. But I do love Dove as well. But
Mm.
now as far as after, yeah, I do the full rub down too. Body butter, oil, whatever I get my hands on. I'm glazed and deodorant is going everywhere. And I'm using my deodorant spray down there too. Because, yeah, you get to sweating in the middle of the night. That shower
Mm.
in the morning is still always needed. Even after you shower that night, you still need another one in the morning because I do get hot.
Okay. I do shower twice. I don't know what it is, but I have to shower two times. I don't know. It's just something that's embedded in me. But I know when I get in the shower now, I use exfoliating. Okay, hold on. Two comments. Look, titties be all in the armpit. That's Afton. I just love her. Hey, Afton. I didn't even say hi to her. And then Kiana said the Dr. Bonner's wash is good. I
I
like the
love that
peppermint,
lavender one.
but do not use that in your area because let me tell you, honey, you'll be burnt up. The
Mm.
peppermint one. But with my routine, I use exfoliating gloves. Y'all ever heard of those?
I use the African exfoliating cloths. I use those
Okay.
instead of gloves.
I use the gloves, and when you get in your skin, it feel like the best clean you ever had. And listen,
Mhm.
when I say I get everywhere, it be between the crack, it be between the legs. Like I put that foot up on that thing, in the shower and start getting in there. I'm like, yeah, because this is gonna be a clean. So after I'm done, they like, you got it, didn't you? I'm like, yeah, I got everything. So I make sure. And let me tell you about that foot. That foot is the foot. That foot. When you put that foot up, that reassures you about to get everything. Okay.
Mhm. And then try not to brush your tail when you put it back down.
I know, because listen, my feet, and then I wash my feet. I don't know about anybody else, but I do wash my feet. I do like to wash my feet between my toes and stuff. Because,
You
for
have
some
to.
reason, guys just like to do random things and you catch you off guard. You got cheesy feet. You just like, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't think you was gonna go down and lick my toes today. Jesus, I skipped over them today. So yeah, I make sure I do that. I get my underarms, my armpits a couple times. Like I don't really sweat as much under my arms. How about you guys? Do you sweat a lot under your arms?
Girl, I sweat everywhere. I sweat in my scalp, everything. I'm always hot.
It depends. Sometimes, yeah, I sweat, yeah. But other than that, not really. But I do catch myself throughout the day smelling. You be like, you gotta do a smell
Mhm.
show you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Do anybody ever have look being ghetto today, being ghetto? Do anybody have to ever stop in the middle of the day and maybe take a little pause and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go freshen up in this bathroom before I leave or before lunch or do anybody do that?
No.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, let me see. I have hold on. Kiana laughed, and I know Tamara said facts. And then Tamara said, my armpits are the first to sweat. Isn't that something? There's some people that over perspirate. So when that's I'm saying it right. So when they go out within 5 minutes of putting on a nice shirt, it's full of sweat. And you're like, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm sweating this much. What is going on? So I know some people that really, that's like a medical condition almost
Mhm.
that happens from it. All right, let's see.
And
She
see, for
said
me, it's always here. It's always here.
right. The midday showers be heaven. Anybody ever? Oh, see, this is the privilege. I work from home, so my showers be like 1 o'clock. Jump out the shower, come out. I have my robe on and jump right back on the phone. Have any of y'all had to like take a minute from work and just go home and shower because you just like I done had enough?
When it's during
But
that time, your mind.
Okay, Kiana said during that time of the month I shower 3 to 4 times a day.
mhm.
Okay, let's touch on that. Listen, that time of the month be grown, especially when it gets to the end. Oh, honey, what is that? So, I want to touch on each of y'all. Anya, with your menstrual, what measures do you take to extra secure yourself?
Ooh. So in the beginning, of course, it's normal. I'll have my heavier days. You always put something extra to make sure you protect yourself. Um, I definitely am heavier on the deodorant. I definitely have an overload of wipes in my purse because you feel like you always have to clean yourself. Also, right at the end of my cycle, I'm not gonna say the very last day, maybe the day before, I'll pop in a boric acid suppository because at the end of the month, that is when it's really weird. So I will put in a suppository so that just kind of cleanses everything out and I don't have to worry about that weird brown stuff
Listen,
that
that
don't
one.
want to deal with that old blood. I
Mm,
put that suppository in so it rinses all that out. But I always use that right at the end of my cycle to go ahead and balance me out.
wow.
Mhm.
Okay, that's really good tip. I do use boric acid, but I didn't know kind of putting things up. Okay, Sierra, because me, I'm a freaking person. Like, oh my god,
But
how
I
about you,
checked with
Sierra?
my doctor though. My doctor said it was fine. Like when I tell you I have the best relationship with my gynecologist, like I literally can call her and be like, girl, this new person I'm messing with is a smoker. They done threw me off and let me get a prescription. And then when I started using boric acid, she was like, well, just use that. You don't need a prescription. So I was like, okay. But I
That's
Hmm.
made
really
sure I
good.
cleared it with her.
That's good that a doctor can confirm that. I like that. How about you, Sierra? What?
I
How? What? Go ahead.
know what you saying.
what extra measures do you take during your menstrual?
I keep myself from the rooter to the tutor. I keep it. I got big. I do big in the front. I do a T. I got an eye. I keep an eye going. That's what I call it. I carry around. Hold on. I got it. I carry around an extra bag with me that has all of my stuff in it.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I carry this. However you got it. I, it has extra of everything. So my wipes, the pads. Like my mom always say, you keep an extra pair of drawers on your stuff. I don't want to get to work and you can't leave, but you gotta to handle some things. So I go in the bathroom and do what I gotta do. But I make sure they be like, yeah, while I'm always carrying that book bag, I gotta stay prepared all times because you never know.
You never know. I get that. I have Tamara said water, stay hydrated, and stay away from salt and sugar during that time. I
How?
heard
How? All I want to do is snack. That's
that's
all
all
I
you
want
want to
to do.
do, right? Right?
I drink my water, but all I want to do is snack.
That part. Okay, she said tomorrow that may be the issue. I'll be craving those things. Yep, Kiana, we're right there with you. It is
I,
terrible. I want all the chocolate, all the bread. Like bread is my problem. During my menstrual, I want nothing but bread. That's it. I just anything bread, I want it. And I think the yeast in that is what helps it even more stinchy. You know what I'm saying? Because, honey, when it gets to that end part, it's like, oh my God, what is going on here? So, listen, I have this crazy routine with me. For me, because I'm a bigger person, I wear two pads because if you're plus size, you sit down, that can ride up. So I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
hold on. Now, my mom always told me put a little tissue back there. Make sure you kind of sopping up what you need to sop up a little bit. But I just sometimes it's just not a comfortable thing. So I wear two pads because I'm afraid of it going up. And that seems to be my biggest problem because the heavier you are, you're sitting down, there's nowhere for it to escape. If you're not a tampon wearer, when you get up, it's like a gush. It's all coming down. And you're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, hold on. What's going on here? So I try to make sure I wear two. I carry a whole thing of wipes. The dude wipes, I'm carrying a pack a day because I can literally go through 48 wipes because I hate being unclean. So I'm constantly wiping every bathroom use. And toilet paper, oh, let's not start there. Toilet paper is non-existent in this house because I am the toilet paper queen. So I have to have at least enough rolls to make sure I'm good. I'm taking it with me because I like to have enough toilet paper. I don't like the public bathroom toilet paper. Yes, I bring my own toilet paper to the public bathrooms. Weird, but I do it because I know I can just get it off and I don't have to fight with it to get it out. So that's what I do.
So that's why you always got a big purse. Okay.
Yeah. That's my thing because I have to have the whole routine out in the street with me. So at least I know when I go, I'm okay. I bring my perfume and I use the spray deodorant. Y'all ever heard of the Dove? I'm not Dove. Um, Secret spray deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
I like it. It's really good. Like, what deodorant do you guys prefer? Especially the ones y'all put in y'all rolls and stuff. Sierra.
I use the Dove. I
Mm-hmm.
use, but it's like when I'm going through that period when I'm sweating real heavy. I use Degree Men because to me, men deodorant works a little bit better than the woman deodorant. It protects the hose longer to me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I never thought to try that. How about you, Anya?
I use Degree, and it works fine for me. But I mean, as far as like the feminine deodorant spray, usually I buy the Summer's Eve ones just because they smell so fruity and pretty.
They
But
do.
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have after she said, "Child, my cycle crazy. I have to put a diaper on and keep wipes with me. I don't have time for accidents. I have to have Butterfingers. Now they taste like chickle stick dip in chocolate. Oh, sorry, because it's small on my screen. I would have had
But
the
you
big
know what?
fingers.
My sister started wearing diapers. She tried them this cycle, and she was just like, "Yo, this is where it's at." I said, "Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, because now I
So
feel like I want to try it."
Yeah, let's touch on that. I've never thought to wear diapers, but what size can fit me? Like I
That was
Right?
my thing. I wanted to try it, but I said, do they have any for the plus size? That's my question.
Because I asked her when she showed me hers, I was like, girl, you got all that in there. I said, do they have them in my size? She was like, yeah, they got them in your size. I'm like, I might
when
have to consider it.
okay, so Tamara said, Afton, I love those diapers. LOL, especially at night. Hey, y'all gotta put us on. Where you get them diapers from? Because I need some of them. This menstrual be heavy.
Tell us where to find ours. Okay.
Yeah.
I said, because they put the skinny people on the commercial, but I need a plus
Mhm.
commercial so I know that it's real. That
Any
the gimmick.
listen, if y'all know any places where we can get them plus size, please put them in the comments so I can bring it up on the screen.
They
Tasha,
said
hey
start J.
Tasha. Right. Tasha's tuning in. Yes, men's deodorant is my life in the summer. I'm gonna try it out because, like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I like to smell pretty, so I'll be thinking girly. But you never know. We have a different. Our everybody's chemistry is different, so it might not smell manly on us, right?
Mhm.
Tamara said that's a game changer, and Kiana said I heard good things about the diapers. Listen, where can we get them? Please drop. Okay, somebody said, oh look,
She's at
Target.
Walmart and Target.
Target. Okay, Walmart. And then after said Tamara, yes, I love the diapers. The underwear don't mess up and they are stretchable. Walmart and Target has them. Listen, as long as it now y'all everybody on this chat have seen Stacy thighs, okay? As long as you can get past that, I'm okay with it. And I am going to go straight to Target. And do y'all know what the brand is so I can know what I'm looking for? So I can, because I'm listen, I'm due next week and I need to get those
Mhm.
ASAP.
I think mine is supposed to come in like 2 days, so I might have to go find me some too.
Okay, she said, Tasha said, I don't care about smelling cute. I don't want to be right. I know that's right. I'm telling you. So I want to know. Okay, so here's another thing. Let's ask a question, just a personal question. If have you guys have ever, any of you ladies have ever went on a date and just decided like, hold on, or had an encounter where you're like, wait a minute, I need to freshen up, break, I gotta go. Or are you completely making sure? Because, like I said, because we're bigger women, we got to do the most. So, are you preparing before, or you're just like, hold up, let me do one more before we get started?
It all depends on how the mood go.
I mean, I
Oh,
feel like I'm trained to go at all times, but
yes.
I still prefer a shower first. I'm not gonna lie. I would still prefer a shower first.
Okay,
I'm gonna be we shower was already taken before we even went out anyway.
right,
Um, so then
Yes, but sometimes I
again,
still want
how
to take one.
happens when it come back? Some you do what you do.
right.
Got to do your smell check. You do what you do.
Mhm.
Okay, so smell check before you go into the next step.
Yeah, you because you
Okay,
yeah.
You
right.
can't just
Okay.
serve it up without checking it
Only
first.
because, like I said, as bigger women, we always get that, oh, they expect us to be,
Mm.
straight up ripe, and we're not ripe. I'm taking Tasha word, straight up ripe. And just because you're of a certain size does not mean you have to carry a certain scent. And that's the statistics that I wanted to get out of. Now, I also wanted to touch on something. So we're about to break out of our hygiene. I want to know from you ladies, have you ever turned down services for your self care or anything that you have to do for yourself because of your size? And I'll share a story with you shortly after you ladies go. I'll start with you, Anya. Have you ever skipped over any services because you were afraid that they didn't accommodate you because you were plus size?
No, but I guess because I always assume that, if you're providing a service that you're thinking about the fact that you're doing it for all people
Mm-hmm.
of all shapes and sizes. So I haven't skipped anything, but I mean there have been times I might be like, can your equipment hold me? Because I'm 300.
Right.
So but I mean usually I'm not really too self-conscious about that though. I mean,
Oh,
we all ignore the chairs, the white chairs at the cookouts, but
right.
Anything else? No, I'm usually okay.
Okay. How about you, Sierra?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think I put it on myself that one time because I was skeptical about getting a wax down there. And
Mhm.
I was like, I'm thinking, first of all, she gonna talk about me because I'm a big girl coming in here that her table won't gonna be big enough for me. But I got over it and I went in there and I did it. I was just like, I ain't fall, so I was good. Other than that, that was my only issue I had.
Mhm.
Like Anya said, if you providing the service, you mean you can hold everybody that's coming through here.
Right. And see, that's another thing that I'm subconscious for. Hold on. After said, always discreet, have them in extra large, or you can get regular depends and you and put a pad in them. Okay. I'm definitely taking notes. I could go back and look at
If
this.
it's
I'm definitely taking.
after you seen me, is that extra large gonna stretch?
Yeah, listen, okay. So I know for me, because okay, so I have my spa business and y'all know that I have my wax table. I had to make sure that I can get on it. If I know that I can get on it, then it will hold weight. Because the one thing I don't want a person to do is get on and be fearful. That's some of the things that I avoided when I wanted to go get waxed or eyebrows, especially when you walking in the nail salon and they see you coming back and you like, I need my eyebrows done. And they like, I'm like, what? I really do want my eyebrows done. And you got to lay on that table. You're like, oh, so this is why everybody was looking at me. So I just always try to keep that in mind with my clients that I need to have something that can withstand them. And I wanted to share a story. One of my girlfriends, I'm not going to mention her name for reasons because she's not on the show to say who she is. But she said she recently went, but she did give me permission to share. She recently went to get her hair done, and when she went to go get her hair done, unfortunately, the stylist contacted her days after to say that she broke her chair because she was of a heavier size. So she said that she felt that she agreed to pay half of it because the chair was, broken. But she also felt like she was bullying her into paying the full price because she claimed that she broke the chair. So I want to know what's your point of view on that, Anya, and then I'll get to Sierra.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Number one, if you're providing a service, you already know what your clients look like. Whether she's been to her, whether she hasn't, you should know that your equipment is going to be able to hold whoever's weight that you have come in there. Also, don't contact me days later to tell me that your stuff is broken and I have to help you pay for it. No, you should have made sure that your equipment could hold me before you had me come in there. That is rude. That is very rude. I wouldn't have
Right.
given her anything, and I would have just said, "This comes along with the business that you have. I'm sorry.
Right.
You need to
Okay.
accommodate your larger clients and not
Exactly.
make me feel bad about it." That is horrible.
Exactly. It is horrible, but I'm telling you, if she was on the show tonight, she'd have definitely explained. But when she explained it to me, I felt so heartbroken because I am of a larger size. So if you would have told me that, what you thought you were going to get? Nothing. So go ahead, Sierra. How would you feel about that?
I would have I would have felt two things. I would have been shocked. I probably would have been sad for a little bit, but then it would have kicked in like you're calling me afterwards to tell me that I broke your chair. When I got out your chair was still intact. So I'm gonna need you not to even tell me I need to pay you half of anything, because if I broke it, you should have contacted me or told me right then and there when I got out that chair.
Right.
She
Right.
just trying to get some money, and what she not gonna do is do that. People are rude
Mhm.
for no reason.
They are. So after said if they fit me, I know they'll fit you. Yes, honey, because I'm about to go get them. And Kiana said, what's wrong with people? It's just people in life, they expect you to be one size. If we were all supposed to look the same, how boring would this be?
Very.
No, we're made of different sizes and shapes and sizes. And I wish people can appreciate that because remember, there was a time where you had to be a toothpick. Now, if you ain't thick, you ain't in. And I know some women that are thin that are trying to get to our size because they want to have a little trunk. Let me see. I would block her. I definitely would have. And she said that chair been broke.
That's
Tomorrow's
what I was laughing
crazy.
at while I was reading the comments.
Yes, I'm sitting here about to show them on the screen. After said the stylist should have addressed that issue when she was there. Don't call days later. If it was an issue, she should have addressed it in the beginning about not serving her. I wouldn't have paid her nothing. Exactly. Um, Kiana said, "Girl, file an insurance claim and get off my phone."
Hmm.
And Tamara said, "Fact." So yes, when she did explain it to me, now she's so subconscious about going and sitting in a chair. So when she actually got to me, she was like, "Oh, I'm so nervous about sitting in chairs now." But I was like, "No, baby, this chair hold me, so I know it's going to hold you. It's going to be okay." But could you imagine that fear, that internal fear that you put into me? Because you made me believe that I broke your chair. And not only, like they said, did you contact me right then and there, you contacted me days later to tell me that the chair was broken and then try to bully me into paying full price. How many behinds was in that chair before it got to me?
Say it again. That chair got some wear and tear on it. You can't put that on me.
Exactly. So that's just crazy. So I thought that I would share that. She, like I said, she didn't mind me sharing, but I wish she was on the show so she can definitely say who she is. But I felt so heartbroken for her because I was just like, no one should ever make you feel that way because of the size you are. No one should judge you on how you should smell because of the size that you are. And no one should just immediately think because you're a certain size that you give off a certain kind of look. Who says you have to be sloppy because you're plus size? I think I carry my weight well. I'm not ashamed now. Do I feel like I want to lose weight for health purposes, but not because of an image? I'm comfortable in my skin. Can you agree?
Head
And
still high.
Yeah. So it's definitely something to look into. And Kiana says, stop buying cheap stuff.
All the
Exactly. If you don't put into it, how can you expect it to be longevity, right? That's how I feel. That's why when I deal with my anybody can tell you if you come and lay on my table, Anya, you have laid on my table before. It's a comfortable table. I made sure that that was the first thing I do to make sure it's not an impact. And I listen to my clients. So if they're telling me, hey, my back got a little dip in it, the next time you come, which I am working on, for something to support your back. Because as plus size women, we do have that dip, when you lay back and it's that gap right there between your body
hmm
and your back. That right there need a little bit of support, right?
does
Yes,
and
it do.
So we are approaching the end of our show. Oh my God, this was so much fun. This was so much fun. My next show is coming on in 2 weeks and it is going to be a goodie. Let me tell you, ladies, you definitely I can't talk tonight. You're going to want to tap into this show. I'm telling you, you're going to learn a lot and it's definitely going to help you understand things more about our bodies. So I have Kiana said do and Ming said facts. So before I let you go, ladies, I want to start with Anya. Do you have anything that you want to share with our plus size community about what how they should perceive themselves moving forward after this show about the statistics in society of what they think plus size women should smell like or be?
I mean, I think that we all definitely had some good tips for the women who are self-conscious about it. For those
Hmm.
that aren't, keep doing what you're doing. Hold your head high. We're all gorgeous. Nobody needs to judge us just because we don't look like the skinnier women that you see all the time in the media. We are still just as beautiful and have so much value. And that's it. Just
I know
love
that.
yourself.
I
Hold your
know
head high.
Yes, very high. And how about you, Sierra?
just love yourself, basically. And you don't stink, you smell good, you take your shower and do what you're supposed to do. If anybody tell you other differently, they just hating. Tell them to smell themselves. Maybe it's them that they smell. But as a plus size woman, always love each and every role you got.
Okay.
If you want to lose the weight, lose it for yourself. And for health reasons, don't let somebody else change your mindset on what you want to do.
You're right about that. I thank you so much, ladies. And let me tell you, so as we were going in the show, someone mentioned I should make my own. Kiana did, right? That I should make my
Yeah.
own advice. Well, That's going to drop in November. I'm trying it out on my daughter because everything that I do, I make sure my household try it first. I will burn them up, scar them up, do all that first before I drop it on the market because I don't want anybody to say, oh, Lord, I done got something, you know. But anyhow, I make sure I try it with them first. They're my biggest supporters. So I make sure my daughter is comfortable with it. She tried my feminine wash. She approved it, got through it, and she's only 14. So if it's helping her, I know it will help us women that have a little bit more, you know, going on. So my feminine wipes, I have my little seals, and I'm just trying to figure out how to label it. And I will have my wipes. So now, instead of giving my clients that come in for like Brazilian waxes and stuff, instead of giving them the Summer Ease product, I'm going to give them my own wipe, and then they'll have it to purchase. So please, by the at least the beginning or the end of November, I will have them. I'll mention them again because we have a real treat. Like I said, the next episode, you ladies gonna want to tap in. It's gonna be
I love
great.
it.
Yeah.
Oh. And y'all see
That's,
this glow. This is what that Miracle Bar do. Mm-hmm.
okay, listen. Exactly. And everybody loves the Miracle Bar. They love it. And you know what else they love? The serum. Let me go ahead and
I got that too.
yes. Great show, ladies. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Kiana. Oh my God, I did not get a reminder. It's okay, boo, because your shine is coming on the next episode. We have our guest right in the chat tonight. She's going to be on the next episode, so you don't want to miss it. And she said, I love my roles. That's Imani. She'll be on our next episode.
That's
So
my sister,
that's
y'all.
that's Anya's sister. That's going to be our next guest.
Oh,
And my sister said, yes. She said, y'all look gorgeous. Thank you. And she said, leave this up so I can watch it. Yes, it will be on replay. So you could go watch it on my business page at any time. I'm telling you, it was a little in the beginning. We had some technical
it's okay.
difficulties, but
That's how you know it's live.
I know, but you know
We
what?
all
That's
girlfriends here.
okay. That's what Unplug is about. And then thank you. She said, I'm so proud of you, honey. And look, she said, hey, ladies. And look, my nail tech came on. Hi, Rosie. If you want bomb nails, you need to go to Rosie. She will hook you up. Do you hear me? Love her. Her customer service is awesome. You can't go wrong with Rosie.
All
So,
right.
and she's located in Yorktown. Anybody that knows Yorktown, she's at Grafton Nails in Yorktown. Check her out. Okay. Her name is Rosie. You can't miss her. She'll greet you at the door. Hi. So I love it. But anyway, ladies, I thank you so much. We have been unplugged tonight. And it was a great show. Y'all are thebomb.com. And I will see you guys on another show, which is in 2 weeks. Don't worry. I think I might post what it's about, or maybe I'll just let you guys keep guessing just so you can come on. But other than
Mhm.
that, thank you so much. She said, y'all are funny. Loved it. This baby said, time to unplug. Yes, very much so. My sister dropping soon. And honey, when she do, it's gonna be a wrap. Love that spirit. Bless you all. Yes, love you too, Rosie. So I'm gonna go ahead and let go. We did good and we got done in our hour, right?
All right. Now.
All right. Well, I will talk to y'all. Thank you for tuning in to Pillow Talk Unplug. Have a good night. Oh, look at me being unplugged.